Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up? And also, welcome to our new subs, Batelvia for the 15th month, and Glabrina. Welcome to you as well. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Spikes Cafe, welcome you too. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. I lost my Scoop Steer emote. Copy and paste. What's up, Colin Connick, Chase Goldbane, Zelda Zach, of course, Bennymon. How are you? Found a potential combo. Want to make sure it definitely works. Turn 1, Ozolith. Turn 2, Cruel Celebrate. Turn 3, Outsider. Turn 4, Brood Moss at Cruel Celebrate for Woe Strider. Getting back with Brood Moss. Second again, putting Fine Counter on Ozarith, and then bringing it back again with Brood Moth and repeat. Does that work? I don't know if that works. I think we're actually doing a Legacy stream. So, we don't usually stream Legacy. So here's what happened. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I put a poll up on Twitter, and I didn't even have Legacy as an option. And a bunch of people tweeted me and said, "What about Legacy? What about Legacy?" I said, "All right, whatever. I'll redo the poll. I'll put Legacy as an option." And wouldn't you know it, Legacy actually won. I did not think that was actually a possibility. Legacy never wins these things. So I am not Tomer. If the poll wins, I try to abide by the poll. That is one of my personal rules. A man's got to have a code, and my code is: if the poll wins, you gotta abide by the poll. I mean, if a poll doesn't mean anything, what does? I mean, seriously, asking the real questions here on Tuesday night stream. Lewis Team, welcome to the Fish Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. And Quada, welcome you as well. Big soup cheer for you. So I have 3 decks. I built a modern deck just in case, because I figured when we started streaming, I would ask you if you actually wanted to see Legacy, and everyone was like, "No, I'm gonna leave." Then we can play modern. There's a Shape Anew deck that someone 5-0'd with that I'm sure we'll play eventually, because Shape Anewing off of Gingerbread Cabin Gingerbread Crab and food into Blightsteel on turn 3 sounds pretty hilarious, especially like a Eula's influence and stuff. So that deck also looks fun, and we'll play it at some point. But we got Legacy Curses that we're going to start off with, and I also have Mono Red Prison, which, you know, I love me some Blood Moons, and we've never actually played Legacy Blood Moon, Legacy Prison, so 2 options, but I think we're going to start with Curses and go from there. Please do Mono Red Prison, please. I mean, so in defense of the curse deck, it is also very prisony. It's mono black instead of mono red, but we have a lot of the prison pieces, except instead of like Chandra's, Legacy cracks me up. Legacy just absolutely cracks me up. We're trying to Dark Ritual into cursive misfortune. Only in Legacy. Cancer X, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, we do a straw poll between the Legacy decks. If you'd rather see Mono Red Prison than Curses, that's fine. Like, I'm down with either one. I think most people said Curses, though. Lutsy, welcome you to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. So I'm hyped, but before we get into Legacy, we should probably talk a little bit about Ikoria. The one thing I gotta point out, so if you saw, and this is on me, this is 100% on me, so Luras, I might have very much misdescribed this card during the spoiler video if you watched it, so I just kind of glossed over the actual companion restriction because the Simic one is you have to play all cards converted mana cost 3 or greater. I just assumed that Luris was the inverse of it, so I didn't actually read each word very closely. It is not all cards. It's only permanents, which means you can still Cryptic Command, you can still Ad Nauseam, you can still do this stuff. Luris is busted. That card is so insane. The poor hippo gets the short end of the Ikoria stick here. Lardy and Fluffy Bottoms, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I already thought this card was busted, and it's even way more busted than I thought it was going to be. So, ooh, new standard idea. But how are we feeling about Ikoria? I mean, I think I'm pretty hyped for this set. The Ozlith is really sweet as well. Heartless Act might be the best Doomblade ever, except for the poor cat getting murdered, but Strange things happen in Ikoria apparently. So it's gonna be a sweet set. I am hyped for it. The Lightning Rift I'm not as excited about. It's a creature and it costs mana, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Yes, we are magicking, Lucas Dotto. We are legacy magicking. Does that count as magic? I think legacy counts as magic. So yeah, we're gonna start with curses. If we have time, we will also explore Mono Red Prison. And it's Legacy Night, so hopefully this is a fun change. I figured we've been playing a lot of Modern and Pioneer, and then starting next week when Ikoria releases, we're going to be playing Standard like crazy. So it's a good time to sneak in something different, like a Legacy stream with curses. So let's do our reminders, talk about this ridiculous deck, jump into this ridiculous war. I don't know if you saw it on my Twitter. I played against Spanish Inquisition. I don't know if you know Legacy very well. I apparently don't know it as well as I should, because I'd never seen Spanish Inquisition before. What in the world is going on with that deck? I thought it was just like a Belcher deck, and then all kinds of really weird things started happening. So this is going to be fun. We're going to see cards that we don't usually see, decks doing really weird different things, and maybe we'll even win a game or two. You never know. So let's do our reminders. I definitely did not expect the Spanish Inquisition, which I think is literally why it's named Spanish Inquisition. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. If you missed it, we played some sweet budget Magic action, whacking our way through Modern with a new take on 8-whack. So check that out if you want to see a classic spoiler video punt with me missing the restriction on Lootry. You should definitely check that out as well. So daily spoilers, tons of stuff, a Crim video going up tonight. So keep an eye out for all of that stuff on the YouTube and more daily spoilers and tons of coverage. We have a new donation from Crispy, $5 donation, just says Legacy. Well, thank you, Crispy. I'm excited for Legacy too. Otherwise, a reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, where are you, Card Kingdom? If you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you know where you get them? Over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order note. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, Discord, new and improved. Check it out. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbats. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 more gets your message read on stream. I think I have the wrong version of Massacre. Yeah, I don't even know. Moto's funny. So, alright, let's talk about the deck we're starting with. It's Legacy Night. I'm trying Big Nips. Hopefully you all are doing well as well. I've just been staying away from people, staying inside. Thoughts on the Nightmare Squirrel? Wait, did we get the Nightmare Squirrel? Did I just gloss it over? Did I not see the card type? That's the Nightmare Squirrel? We did get the Nightmare Squirrel. I mean, I guess it's cool that it's a Nightmare Squirrel, but other than having the creature type Nightmare Squirrel, I guess it's okay. 2/2 flying for 2 for 3 is like a good limited card. First strike, I guess you're usually just choosing flying. I don't know. It's cool that it's a squirrel in standard, but it's not what I was hoping. I was hoping that the squirrel was going to be like a crazy mythic or something. So, or a companion, yeah, something like that. Anyway, all right, let's talk about this deck. So we're starting off with Legacy Curses. So the plan of this deck, it's pretty straightforward. We get a bunch of fast mana. We get Chrome Moxen fast mana, Ancient Tube, City of Traders, lands that tap for 2 mana. We get Dark Ritual, even more fast mana. So we have all this fast mana, and what we're trying to do with the deck is 2 things. We're trying to disrupt our opponent. For this, we have Chalice of the Void to put on 1. Trinisphere, we saw some awesome Trinisphere in Modern in the land destruction deck. So these cards can really slow down opponents, even lock them out of the game. But what are we ramping into to close out the game? And this is where things get weird in the deck. So the most important card in the deck, and the card that we're spending all of our fast mana to ramp into, is Curse of Misfortune. Curse of Misfortune is a curse that lets you tutor for curses on your upkeep. So once we get Curse of Misfortune, we got a few different things we can do. We can Curse of Misfortune to lock creatures. We can get Overwhelming Splendor to make all of our opponent's creatures 1/1s, and then Curse of Deathhold to give all their creatures -1/-1. So that can lock creatures out of the game. We have Cruel Reality, which is like our finishing curse. After we lock creatures, then our opponent's got to take 5 a turn. We have Curse of Fool's Wisdom, a draining curse as our opponent draws cards. Don't brainstorm against us or we're going to really drain you. So that is our big plan for finishing the game. The other way we can finish the game is Leyline of the Void, Helm of Obedience. If you don't know Legacy, you've maybe never seen this combo, but basically Helm of Obedience, normally the idea of Helm of Obedience is you pay X, tap it, mill your opponent for that many cards until you hit a creature, then you get to steal the creature. The thing is, the way Helm is worded, if you have Leyline of the Void, the replacement effect that puts cards into exile instead of the graveyard, if you activate Helm for a single mana, it will exile your opponent's entire library. So that's our backup plan, is exiling our opponent's deck with Helm. Otherwise, we get some Karn value. We're in Legacy, so we still have Mycosynth Lattice action, but we also have like another Helm, an Ensnaring Bridge, Sorcerer's Spyglass, Liquid Metal Coating, even a land that we can get involved with Whispers. More curses in the sideboard as well, and that's basically the idea of the deck. Ramp into curses, slow our opponent down, maybe win by cursing them. I hope this actually works. It would be sweet if it actually worked. Main Curse Brewer here. Check out my Twitter for more info and updates. How far away is this build from your current build? And how good is the deck at? Like, I know I've never played the deck before, so I'm sure I'm going to play it worse than you, but do you think we can win a game? Give us a prediction, Curse Brewer. Fantastic, sir, for the 9th month. Legacy Night it is. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, I'm hoping to do a Mono Red Prowess video, too, just because it's so cheap. I'm honestly disappointed that you didn't hate on Slippery Bogbonder because of how much you hate Boggles. Boggles. Yeah, I mean, that card doesn't bother me as much, honestly, as Slippery Bogbonder. It feels like I should hate it, but I actually don't. You will never guess the deck I'm working on for Budget Magic. So here's... Oh, I didn't. Can you send me the link again, Thingman? I meant to pull it up, but we were doing the intro stuff, and I just forgot it. Currently 4-0. Wow, people are like killing it with curses. Solid 1-4. That is my middle name. So the idea of the deck I was working on is, my thinking was I wanted to build the absolute cheapest competitive deck that we've ever played in Modern on Budget Magic. That was my goal, because I know even though our normal budget is $100 and that works for a lot of people, there are some people that are like, that's just too much for me. So I want to see if we could build a super cheap, like under $50, under $40, maybe down like $30-ish deck that was actually competitive, that was also not Burn, because we played Burn a bunch of times. It had to be something we hadn't played before. And Zombie Hunt, I love Zombie Hunt and it's really cheap, but I don't think it actually qualifies as competitive. Like, you can't jank people out with it, but I don't know if it's like competitive. Ooh, this hand. Is this hand worth it? We have turn 1 Chalice on 1. We're on the draw. We have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually not that far away from just ritualing out this Cruel Reality. And we don't quite get there, right? 1, 2, 3. This is +2, 4, 5. But this costs 7, so we're a little short. Plasmatic Panic. Do we keep this? I think we keep it. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Oh yeah, if it was Misfortunes, it would be great. It's the big one. I wonder if, do we mulligan this? We're legacying tonight, Zaire. We're gonna keep. I like turn 1 Chalice, so turn 1 Chalice is fine. Good to see you, Zaire. Yeah, we're trying something. We're trying something different. People want to see Legacy. Oh, Ether Vial. You know what's good against Chalice? Ether Vial. So I think what we're gonna do here is play Urborg. I wonder if it's even worth... Do you think it's even worth chalicing, or should we just Knight's Whisper? It might be worth just Night's Whispering. I'm tempted to just Chromox, exile, Murderous Rider. If they didn't have Ether Vial, then we'd Chalice. Yeah, let's get rid of Murderous Rider. Night's Whisper, draw some cards. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Leyline of the Void coming for you. That's true. We also have this ritual, and I do kind of want to ritual out this cruel reality. Oh no! We wanted that land. Alright. 1, 2. Well, now I guess we Chalice on 1. Shizer! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. No, we don't. Ugh. I want this ritual, though. Do we just pass again? We can ritual out. This deck is so silly. All right, let's pass the turn. No Space TV. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, the Ether Vial makes all of our Chalice stuff a little bit awkward. We can't slam the... We don't have the mana yet. This one's 6 mana. This one's 7. And right now we're... Even if we played City of Traders, we're at 5. Next turn we could get this one down. I don't know if Curse of Fool's Wisdom is that great, though. Like, is that even good enough against our opponent's deck? We could, I guess we could have ritualed out Chalice on 2, but they can still... alright. But they can still just vial everything in. Like, how much value... Oh! Okay. I like that draw, I think. City of Traders. Plague Engineer. How about Plague Engineer on... It's human, I think, right? You just name human? It's got to be human. Oh, nice trying, Thalia. Main deck Plague Engineer. Hey, welcome, Gishus MC. I'm actually excited. We never play Legacy, but I love Legacy. Every time I play Legacy, I have so much fun playing Legacy. It's like... It's just such a fun format to play. Every time I play it, it's just like a blast. But I avoid playing it because I don't think people really want to watch it. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone watches the stream, because Legacy is definitely, I think, just like such a fun format to play. Ugh, are we gonna get jitted? Quardip Gaming for the 6th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. The other thing is, like, Legacy is actually pretty cheap on Magic Online. I think that's one of the reasons that people are kind of skeptical about it. But it is really cheap on Magic Online. So even though it's expensive in paper, especially now with loan programs, it is pretty accessible to everyone. Betty Boy for the 6th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Vintage is fun too. We could play more Vintage. Vintage is really crazy though. Like Legacy, I think if you know Modern, you can kind of opponent. If you know Modern, you can kind of understand. Good God. I feel like we're just losing here. Horribly. Why didn't they flicker our Plague Engineer? Hey, what's up, Nibble Nugget? I love you too. What do we do? I mean, we'll definitely play a ton of standards once... Yeah, whatever. I feel like... Yeah, that might have been a bad call. I feel like we need to draw Helm, basically. We drew the wrong curses. We didn't draw the curse that... We didn't draw the curse that lets us tutor up curses. We keep drawing the expensive curses that we can't actually... cast. Our opponent's playing Death and Taxes, which is Blink E. Like, they have Flicker Wisp. It's not really like a Blink theme deck, but they do have some blinking in the deck. If you saved everything and no Chalice, Cruel Reality next turn wins. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe we should have just kept waiting and hoping to draw mana. Oh boy, this keeps getting worse. Worse by the second. Do a poll in your next couple of videos and see what people want to watch. Standard is always the least imaginative and boring. I mean, we'll always play... Yeah, all right. Game 2. We wouldn't have had the mana to cast Cruel Reality anyway. We just never drew the mana for it. I don't think this was a very good representation of the deck because we drew the one of curses that we're supposed to be able to tutor for, and not the 4 of Curse of Misfortune. Let me see, Thingen. Junk Cat. Mythos definitely seems like a good removal spell. Luris, yeah, seems like a sweet addition. Getting back Hunted Witness, Cruel Celebrants, Broodmoth. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks like a solid way to go catting. I'm curious to see how good Vivian will be. 25 creatures is a good number, though, so it's probably decent. Yeah, I like it, Thingam. I love your content. Would love your input on my Mono Red Land Destruction deck. Ooh. I do love blowing up lands. Well, all the Plague Engineers in... We don't really have a way to get rid of... What are we taking out? Aether Vial's so annoying. Like, all of our cards that would be good are just not good if our opponent has Aether Vial. Our big curses are insane, though. Like, if we ever could get Overwhelming Splendor and Cursed as Hold, that should just be, like, game over. I don't know how our opponent beats that. Maybe we go down Trinispheres. Is Trinisphere even good enough? The land deck, the land destruction deck looks good. I like it. Yeah, that looks solid. Kind of like Mono Red Prison-y land destruction. Chalice out. I think Chalice is okay if we're playing first. Creep Trinus. Well, what? We got to cut something. We got to cut 3 cards. What 3 cards are we going to cut? Yeah, mixing it up is a good idea. I built the Shape of New deck, but we haven't actually played it yet. I think we're going to go down... Trinisphere Dark Ritual is so good, though. Can we go down the Helm of Obedience combo? Really? Cut Chalice? Alright. Chalice on the play can be good, but we got to do something or we're just going to run out of time. Six mana Curse is bad. Unless we tutor for it, then it's good. Ooh, well, turn 2 Karn. Turn 2 Karn's probably good. We don't have a black card for the Chromox. Castle Lockwind can draw us cards. Shape Anew was a Simic. I think this is fine. Let's keep it. I think we're gonna keep. Emma, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, I like the idea of just changing up and keeping it fresh. I try to do that with decks, but doing that more with formats is a good idea too. Swamp Go. I mean, how can you pass up on turn 2 card? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I almost think if we had sideboarded quicker, that maybe we should have cut the Leyline package. There's the Aether Vial. Well, we got a Karn. And you know what is really good at shutting down Aether Vial? Well, Dark Ritual. Yeah, we can just Dark Ritual. Swamp. Land. Card. No Ether Vials for you! Dane Wildfire had an hour-long counterspell battle with the White Thunder Knight. Ooh, that does sound entertaining. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. And Gurgian, welcome you as well. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're right. We should have played Ancient Tomb. Should have played an Ancient Tomb. You're very correct. Well, instead we will go with Liquid Metal Coating for now. Yeah, if we played Ancient Tomb, we could have went with the Lattice Lock. I'm not used to playing formats where Lattice is legal. It's banned in all the formats we normally play. Opponent. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Gets a Batter Skull. Well, Ancient Tomb. Liquid Metal Coating. Eat Your Plains. Night's Whisper. Well, Trinospheres for days. We're going to lock up, but is it going to be fast enough? That's the question. Hey, what's up, Fabric Broza? How are you? Are you going to play some Blue-Red Prowess Legacy? So the $80... Oh, they're going to get the Batter Skull. So the $80 deck that we did a deck tech of, we will definitely play. All right. What is our pathway out? What is our pathway out? How do we not lose to Batter Skull? We want our Karn to stick around. I guess we can just wait and use Liquid Metal Coating to... We can get Ensnaring Bridge, but we have so many cards in hand. Chrome Mox, Exile Cruel Reality, Land, Trinosphere, Ensnaring Bridge. Could try that. Coating Stoneforge doesn't help, right? This Cruel Reality is going to be good next turn. We have 6 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we have 7 if we go down if we get rid of Cruel Reality, but we have to exile a colored card, not an artifact. Name Batter Skull, turn into a creature. Wait, I'm so confused. Hey, what's up, Epic Potato? How are you? But they're gonna do an end of turn, right? Turn land into artifact, force Batter Skull. But we can't... Okay. I actually like that plan. That's sneaky. That's very sneaky. But wait, it falls off, but then don't they just beat us down with a Batter Skull? So opponent puts... Let's see if this works. Opponent puts Batter Skull into play. Karn the Batter Skull. But then our opponent has a 5/5. So now we need to... City of Traders. So this works, but we still lose our Karn, right? This didn't actually... Did this gain us anything? Not really. I mean, it technically worked, but we're still going down card. Okay, well, we did a thing. I think we might have cursed ourselves on that one. Yeah, but they got a 5/5. They don't need to equip. They just attack and kill card. I think that line sounded good, chat, but But they have a 5/5 batter skull that kills card. So that actually, I think we actually grew our opponent's board with that line. Peppa Galoo. No, you're good, Epic Potato. At first I was like, okay, that's really like sneaky, but I didn't think it through all the way. Papa Galoo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Now the problem is Ether Vial's back online, and we're probably in a bad spot. Opponent can start batter sculling again. Yeah, that might have been pretty bad. Yeah, I think that we ended up taking a pretty awkward line there. Yeah, the galaxy brainness of it really got me. I was like, wow, why have I never thought of that before? That's like really brilliant. But then didn't think through that this is until your next turn, not just your turn. So that actually we could have fetched up Lattice and play it, but that doesn't stop us from losing on board, which is the issue basically. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can do other than curse you. We're at 13 though, and Flicker Wisp is a possibility. Vials in. Oh, Brimaz! You know what's really good against Cruel Reality? A 3/4 that makes a token every turn for free. Yeah, we should have. You're right. That's what we should have done. Is went for the lattice early, but this one's over now. I don't think I've ever actually accidentally cursed myself. I think it's something that's you could possibly do, but yeah, this Brimaz just kind of locks us. Thalia. So I think we got to draw Massacre, maybe? Down to 9. Ooh. Actually, just kidding. Just kidding. That was a good draw. That was probably our best possible draw for getting out of this. Yeah. Curse of Deathhold? Oh, we do have to tap our Ancient Tomb, don't we? Thalia! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still very good. Oh, curse number 2! Curse number 2! Who needs Lattice when you got Curse of Deathhold? That was a pretty fortunate draw. This gets rid of the board, which is then going to make our opponent lose the Brimaz. Maybe. We'll see what this Vial has to say. Come on. No good Vial stuff. Pass the turn. No Vial. Cruel Reality. Peace out, Brimaz. Oh! Oh, saved! Saved by the top of our deck. This is way more fun, that's true. Now we just need Overwhelming Splendor for the hard lock. We would also be fine with another Karn. That would be decent. Alright. Alright, opponent. This should lock a decent amount of their deck. Oh, that was good. Yeah, we were playing towards that curse. We knew it was coming. So how's everyone doing with all the crazy social distancing stuff? Is everyone holding up all right? Doing well? Healthy? We didn't stream yesterday because of spoilers, but there will be plenty more in the future. Hey, what's up, Vegas of the Boo? How are you? Going crazy, yeah. It's definitely a bit of a adjustment. All right, opponent's going to tap our City of Traders. Dare we Knight's Whisper? How do we lose? That's a big question. Alright, let's Knight. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pass up drawing cards. Right or wrong, we're doing it. Alright, pass the dirt. right, opponent. Hey, thank you, Papa Glore. Oh no, they have a threat that can violin? Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, ooh, actually, that resets Banner Skull. That's not fine. Oh, it's got a sack though, right? I think. Hopefully. Okay, so opponent with the Galaxy Brain pun. Okay, opponent's turn for the Galaxy Brain pun. Let me see Paladin. Stoneforge Mystic. Sure. we've both made some Galaxy Brain plays here that have not worked out the way we thought. Standard Mill looks sweet. I mean, it seems like a good way to get to the Thassa's Oracle Guild. Podet, Bazig. Well, we can just kill the Stoneforge if we ooh, Helm. Alright, let's just pass. Let's pass. Use Murderous Rider if we need to save ourselves. What did our opponent tutor up? Sort of Fire and Ice. Sure. Stoneforge. Out of here. Eventually, this Cruel Reality is going to win the game. Yeah, I like the look of the Standard Mill deck. I'm really excited for Ikoria Standard. Ooh, I really hope that the format gets shaken up. It seems like there's some really powerful cards in Ikoria. I updated my list to have a few copies of Sharknado and the Kraken thing. All right, chat. What do you think of Sharknado? We didn't get into this last stream. We didn't have time. What do you think? So, Robo for the 13th month. Unlucky, number 13. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, the card is really good. No doubt about that. What do you think of the flavor of it? I haven't been able to figure out if I'm just like a grumpy old man yelling at the clouds about some of the Ikoria stuff. Like the Godzilla promos, both Richard and Krim on the podcast were like, yeah, these are awesome. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess they're okay. So am I just... And I kind of feel that way about Sharknado too. I know, like, when I mentioned it on Twitter, a lot of people were like, what's the difference between that and, like, some of the stuff we saw in like, Throne of Eldraine or whatever. I don't know. It feels weird to me. I don't know why. I don't know why Sharknado seems, like, strange. But Gingerbread, it's got, like, some classicness to it. Compared to, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm drawing distinctions that aren't there. For some reason, like, referencing Greek mythology or even old fairy tales, or, like, some of the stuff Innistrad did that was referencing, like, horror tropes and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I don't know why Sharknado in specific. I'm like... maybe it's because it's so modern. Maybe it's because it's a movie that was intentionally made to be like a cult movie, which I think means it can't be a cult movie, like by definition. Clevis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. But I mean, I think the card's really good. It is really good. I don't know. And like I said, I totally admit that I might be the old man yelling at the clouds here, just like... I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that's got the issue. Like, I completely admit that very much could be. That I'm the one that could be in the wrong on this one. Well, let's get a clock going. Plague Engineer on. Let's go Core because of Stoneforge, which actually does survive Cruel Reality. Opponent. Taking the beats down to 10. The curse is getting there little by little. Sharknado was fine to me as we have stuff like the Fly on Innistrad. Just as long as the Ardent card doesn't feel out of place in the plane. I mean, I guess it is true that it does kind of fit the plane. Like, Ikoria is definitely weird and monstery. Council's Judgment. They probably have to go Cruel Reality, right? All right. So there goes our clock. Thankfully, Curse still keeps a lot of our opponent's stuff in check. Opponent. Passing. Go to combat. Attack you. I'm really afraid to cast anything. Pass the turn. I'm afraid to cast anything. We need to leave up the Murderous Rider. I feel like they can vial in one thing and just kill us. Especially now that Cruel Reality is gone. I think there is inherent goofiness in Sharknado. It is definitely goofy, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think some of the goofy flavor at first for me, when it started like trending this way in recent years, was a little weird, but I don't know. Now I'm pretty fine with it for the most part. Opponent. Gonna start tapping us down. Well, beat you down. Swords to Plowshares. Is there anything that they can vial in that'll kill us? Brimaz. Well, there are many things. I would like to Chrome Mox, but alright, pass the turn. We're doing nothing forever. Should you be transforming your opponent's lands into artifacts? It doesn't really do anything without Karn. Like, just turning them into artifacts without a Karn doesn't really make any impact. If we draw another Karn, then we can start eating away their lands. I'm afraid to tap out because there are things they can vial into play that just kill us. And Helm doesn't do anything yet, anyway. I would like to play a Chrome Mox, but at some point maybe we're just going to have to do it. Another Ancient Tomb. Just Helm and spin it for a creature? I guess we could. I'm still very scared of just dying. This Trinosphere is kind of hurting us now. But that one card could be the death of us. Alright, we'll play something. We'll play Helm. Down to 5. If we lose, we lose. Pass the turn. Alright, so now we're trying to steal one of our opponent's creatures and use that creature to kill our opponent. About it. We could also draw Leyline, and then we just win with Helm. That would also be decent. We were so close to getting there with Cruel Reality before Council's Judgment came down. We also got to be aware of our life. We need to save enough life for Murderous Rider. Oh no. Okay. They hit one. Yeah. Equip. Well, now we have to kill that. Okay. Oh, this game! Well, we have to Murderous Rider. Down to 3. They're actually getting close to being able to pick up this Batterer Skull and replay it too, and then things get really rough. We have not hit a Curse of Misfortunes, period. Like, all this does is turn something into an artifact. So, turning Trinosphere into an artifact doesn't really do anything. Alright, opponent taps Ancient Tomb. We pass the turn. So we can activate Helm for free and whiff, right? Alright. Yeah, we'll Helm. We might as well. What a weird game. Found it. Draws. So they're very close to batter sculling. Opponent's passing. Alright, spin it to win it. Helm you for one. Alright, mono black mill. Oh, it's a port. Alright, adapt. Card. Give us a card. Opponent's going to start tapping us. Do we just Helm again? Alright, let's Helm. Ooh. Monarchus. Okay. We'll take that. We do not mind drawing extra cards. Okay, that was a good hit. Okay. We're getting there. Opponent. Taps Tomb. Sure. This has been a long game, too. We should have won this on turn 3, remember, as well. Like, we should have, would have, could have. Well, play Murderous Rider. And pass the turn. Got game back that life. I'm surprised our opponent's not bouncing this Batter Skull. Why are they not bouncing and replaying Batter Skull? Oh, no! Okay, Relic Order. That doesn't kill us. It's not ideal, but it doesn't kill us. Oh, Massacre. Okay. It's not ideal, but it doesn't kill us this turn. This is game 2. We'll discard a Chrome Mox. Oh, this is going to be so close. Oh, my God. Opponent, Vials. They can equip it up, but we can chump. Wow, this game's been ridiculous. Do you think that Fox will be the new Wild Growth Walker? I think it'll be decent. This is game 2. We lost game 1, and now we're scrapping to get to game 3. Equips, yeah. Opponent. Attacks. We will block with Palace Jailer. We are just holding on for dear life. I guess Dark Ritual doesn't do anything. Well, 1, 2, 3. No! Where's the pop-up? It's supposed to pop up and say, which one do you want to click on? Oh, no. Okay, that makes things a little worse. Okay. Well, in that case... Helm. Pass the turn. You got a Hearthstone ad. We're not shame scooping. We can still win this. We just got to draw Leyline. Like, that was not optimal, but we're drawing very live to Leyline at 1 life. It would have been nice if we could have killed that. How if we went halfway through a deck without hitting our Curse of Misfortune? Massacre is a sorcery, right? Yeah. That would be nice, but The Frozen Celt. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, is the opponent just going to win here? Oh, really? Wow. Well, that was interesting. We learned some things. We learned some things about the deck. There was a bit of punting. The Murderous Rider pun. Yeah, that might have cost us. But really, we should have got the Lattice lock earlier. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you think about the Ikoria trailer? I think that the Ikoria trailer is decent. Ran through a Twitch whisper to you. Ooh. I never have much luck with Twitch whispers for some reason. I don't know why they never actually work. I will see if I can find it. All right, so we learned some things about the deck. I thought the music choice was fine. Did I learn how to play Murderous Rider? That was just a misclick. I've cast Murderous Riders a million times. Yeah, the punt was we should have played our lands differently, and it kind of shows you a little bit about the Legacy format, where playing the wrong land on one turn can be the difference between winning and losing a game. And that's basically what we saw there, where if we had took damage and played Ancient Tomb on turn 2, we could have set up the Lattice lock on turn 3. Also, we had the Galaxy Brain punt. Modern Shape-a-Doo. Yeah, we might do some Modern Shape-a-Dooing at some point, but I guess I should change. Legacy was voted on for tonight, so we're legacying at the moment, but we will play the Shape-a-Doo deck at some point, I think. Variant Vante, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 38th month. Thank you for your subscription. Be super cheer for you. I assume you meant to kill your creature last turn. Yeah, that was the idea. That was a plan, but there was a bit of misclicking involved, and we ended up with a Murderous Rider. Although with how that played out, I don't know if it would have mattered or not, honestly. It might have. Getting back the curse would have helped, but at some point you were going to be able to start replaying the Batter Skull. And that was going to be a problem. No one actually wants to play me? All of those Council's Judgments are really good against their deck. All right, curse them. Sending a question about dubious challenge sideboarding on Twitter. Want me to ask it here? Wait, you can ask it here. I mean, I will get to it. I'll get to it on Twitter at some point, Magus. But you can ask me here as well. Yeah, it's so we get the ley line if we want it. I mean, turn 1 Trinisphere seems fine. We'll keep. I actually don't know if we want to put the ley line into play. Is ley line better in play or being pitched to Chrome Mox? Huh. Is it better than pitching it? Because we want to pitch something to Chrome Box to play Trinisphere, so we're going to pitch Murderous Rider. But Murderous Rider, it's a 2/3 in play. All right. We'll put. I mean, how can we pass up on the free value? Sure, we'll start with it in play. And stream mode is a good idea. But yeah, it's been really busy with spoilers, Magus, so I haven't gotten to the messages yet. Oh, that Murderous Rider, we're gonna get dazed, and then we're gonna wish we had this Murderous Rider to kill a Delver. Maybe we draw a black card. Ooh, Curse of Misfortune. Huh. I mean, I think we gotta go for it. If our opponent can counter it, then. Well, all right, so we Chrome Mox. We're going to do what our deck wants to do. We're trying to play Curse of Misfortune. So, turn 1, Chrome Mox. Would you like to counter? E.W. Custer. Opponent says no. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Exile Murderous Rider. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Ancient Tomb. Do you want to counter a Trinisphere? I assume the answer is yes if they can. Oh! Okay, okay. Curse time. Curse time. We cursed him. That's what our deck wants to do. We did it. Stream mode is achieved and at the perfect time. Okay, we get wastelanded. Well, that's going to slow us down. Pass the turn. We need another mana. Now we're mana short from the Curse of Misfortune. Wasteland. Delver. Not flipping, thankfully. Opponent Polluted Delta. Trying to get to the point where they can cast spells. Gets in, hits us. Ancient Tomb. Is it worth playing another Trinisphere? Can they blow? They could have a Braid, I guess. Is it worth the life loss? Yeah, alright. Trinisphere. Go. It's all about this curse. Can we get down the curse? And does the Delver flip? It's going to eventually. Not yet. Opponent's 0 for 3. Shuffles it away. Does curse resolve? Oh, if our opponent doesn't have a land, then it will. Oh, no. Oh, yes, maybe. City of Traders. Curse you. Will it be fast enough? Or will we get burnt out? Oh my goodness, this is going to be ridiculously close. This is going to be so close. If the Delvers flip, we could get burned out. Come on, no flip, no flip, no flip. Oh, no flip, no flip, no flip. All right, the curses are coming. Opponent hits us. Sure, that's fine. To 9. Polluted Delta. Well, we're going to tutor up a curse, and we will start with Curse of Deathhold. Delvers away. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Remind me to stop doing that, chat. Oh, it's because I want a Knight's Whisper. Alright. Well, that's fine. We got another City of Traders anyway. Hey, what's up, Airman? How are you? Bonnet. Bolts us to 4. Preordains. Alright, so now we got to start gaining life. But we have a curse for that. There is a curse for that. That actually worked out fine, because we just drew another City of Traders anyway. Curse of Misfortune. Yes, please. Next on our list, Commander Curse. Curse of Fool's Wisdom. Uh-huh. Oh, and Chalice? Oh, dear. This is going to be interesting. How do you cast a Chalice? Okay. Chalice on 1. And now I think we're where we want to be. I think we locked him. I think we cursed him. An opponent. Done, done, done. Too many curses. Opponent missed every Delver flip. That is the most unlucky Delver player I've ever played against. Whew. So the idea of this deck, if you're just coming in, OFC Games and Tables, welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh, this is not actually Shape Anew. This is not, we ended up playing the Legacy deck. The right deck list should be in the chat though. Shape Anew, we will play in the future. OFC Gaming Tables, first time sub, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. The idea of this deck, Curses, is we're basically trying to disrupt our opponent and do exactly what you saw that game, honestly. We're trying to get Curse of Misfortunes to tutor up Overwhelming Splendor and Curse of Deathhold to lock out creatures. If we need to gain life, Curse of Fool's Wisdom can get there. Also a finisher. And Cruel Reality, the faster finisher. Yeah, they couldn't brainstorm or they'd be in trouble. You should consider maybe streaming a cube video event on MTGA. The prize support is awful ever. The card pool is sweet. Yeah, how is people's impression of Cube Sealed been on Arena? Like, has that been enjoyable. All right, what do we want against this deck? Brutality, I guess. Maybe Plague Engineers? What do we not want? Our Chalices and Trinispheres are great. We want those. Yeah, draft would be super fun. Yeah, I don't know. Did anyone... Boy, I feel like Wizards is getting greedier with Arena, which is a little concerning, I would say. Huh. I wonder if the Leyline Helm package is worth it. We could just cut that. I always say that, then we never cut it. But one of these days we might. Maybe we don't need more Plague Engineers. Oh, Karn is expensive. I think because War of the Spark was at a time when there was a bunch of sets released, and Karn is really heavily played. And with people playing more on Arena, there's not as many. Oh, okay, Chalice. I do like Chalice and Trinisphere. No threats, all prison. Delver, sure. Well, I mean, we gotta go for it. Chalice on one? Ooh! No counter. Okay. That is good. That is a good start. We're going to be pinched on mana, but that is something we wanted to see. Thank you for the cheer, by the way, Painless Quill. Yeah, Wizards is, it seems like maybe getting a little bit stingier with Arena, if that's possible. They just nerfed the Mastery Pass, too, that they announced, which is a little disappointing. Oh, that's, you know what that is? That's a lot of Leylines of the Void in a row. Well, all the Chalices in the West. I think we're just going to lose to Delver. Our opponent's just slowly going to beat us down with Delver. Oh, no. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, quickly beat us down after blowing up our Chalices. Atheist for Kestel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. They unnerfed the packs a little bit. That is true. But they still cut the gems more than half. I don't know why they're... I mean, I guess I know why. They want to make as much money as possible, but... Seems like they just keep pushing and pushing. How do they nerf the Mastery Pass? So, so Theros Beyond Death Mastery Pass. You got 39 packs of Theros Beyond Death, and 1,800 gold gems if you completed the whole pass. They just announced Ikoria, and they initially announced 25 packs of Ikoria, and then they upped it to 30, I believe, after people complained. And also, gems went from 1,800 down to... Yeah, we're super dead, aren't we? Gems went from 1,800 down to 800, so 1,000 less gems. Where's Thoughtseize? There's no Thoughtseize in the list. Partly because, opponent gets the flip, of course. Yeah, they did Ponder and Bolt. All right, well, all right. Opponent had all the answers on that one. I feel like Wizards has always been greedy with Arena. I feel like they use the same strategy of pushing until users complain and then saying they listen to customers. Yeah, that does sound a little bit like Wizards. Well, we're on the play, which should hopefully be good. Opponent does have a lot of disruption encounters, but that Wasteland was brutal. Brutal. Cut Karn for removal? I mean, Karn kind of is our removal, right? It gets Ensnaring Bridge. It gets Lattice. Is To the Slaughter even good? Good enough? I don't know if it is. The problem with Massacre is our opponent doesn't have a Plains, right? I mean, I guess just casting it for 4 mana is something. Maybe we should be bringing it in. If we cut Leyline, we also got to cut Helm is the issue. So then we need to bring in a lot of cards, but maybe that's fine. All right, okay, we'll try that. We'll go down the Leyline package, bring in all the removal. Yeah, I'm super excited for Ikoria set too. Yeah, the typo comment was kind of funny. What? Like, how do you even typo 25 when you meant 30? Those numbers aren't anywhere close to each other. Like, if you meant 30 and you accidentally hit 31 or something, I could see that. That seems like a typo that I would make, but those are just two different numbers. I'm excited for the new land cycle too, but we haven't seen it yet. I think so. My guess is I was looking at the spoiler schedule, and tomorrow Star City Games and Channel Fireball have spoilers, and they usually, for the most part, usually get constructed type cards. Those are usually, because that's kind of what they do, is like tournament level gameplay stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow is land cycle day. Maybe Wizards just reveals it, or it could be that Channel Fireball or SCG got it. Could typo that because typing goes faster than Koch. That is true. I do that occasionally too. When I typo, my most common typos are I type the completely wrong word, a word that like starts with the same letters, and it's like in my brain for some reason, and I just typo the entirely wrong word. I mean, so we talked about this a couple of streams ago. There was like a random 4chan or 8chan post that said they knew what was going on with Ikoria and did correctly predict some of the stuff. And that post said that it was tri lands with basic land types, and I think also cycling, maybe like cycling tri lands with basic land types is what I think it was. Whether or not that's actually true, I have no idea. It was some random person anonymously on a random message board saying random things. Uh, who knows? I think tri-lands or cycling lands, something along those lines makes sense. Would they actually staple together cycling land, tricycle lands? Yeah, I think they would enter. I think they would enter tapped. That would be my assumption. I think they would have to. I think they would have to enter tapped if they were fetchable tri-lands. Like, I don't think there's any way they do not enter tapped. Ugh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do we keep this hand? They can't daze us. They can't force of will us. I mean, are we just going for it? No fear? I mean, if they counter it, we lose, but then I guess that's fine. I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to try it. The no lander? The no land? All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, sure. Please no fours. I actually don't know if we want to Trinisphere on turn one, come to think of it. Trinisphere on turn one shuts down our deck pretty hard. No fear! No fear! Yeah, we're playing Legacy Curses. Alright, Chrome Mox. Resolves. We will exile to the slaughter. Maybe we just... maybe we double Chrome Mox into Chalice? Double Chrome Mox into Chalice and then Trinisphere next turn? That's gotta be the better way to go. Ooh, layers would be interesting. Alright, so Chrome Mox, Chrome Mox. Oh, I think our opponent does have a counter. They're not just F6ing. Chalice on one. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Opponent. Volcanic Island. Passing. City of Traders. Trinisphere. We could use a threat at some point. Gory, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Makes you cheer for you. Opponent plays the Wasteland. And passing. Threat. Well, that's not a threat, but 2 modes. You. Yeah, you and you. I guess we gotta tap. Yeah, we're tapping improperly. We gotta pay 3. We are also Trinisphered. Brutality, 2 modes. You and you. Discard you. Huh. Okay. That's a little frightening. Opponent is going to be able to cast stuff. I mean, we emptied our hand. We just don't have a way to force anything through. Young Pizzy and Brazen Borrower are going to be incoming. That was the top card of the deck? Oh, more Dark Rituals! Oh, we got a new spoiler? Ooh, let me see. We will look it up. Hopefully, is it the land cycle? Young Pizzy. Oh, no. Wasteland. Opponent should start wastelanding us. Yeah. Dream dying. I'm a little disappointed. An opponent paid 3 mana to get their Delver counter just to flex. Hits us. Oh, that would have helped if. Oh, now we're locked under our own Trinispheres and Chalices. You lost your threat because you exiled Plague Engineer instead of Dark Ritual you couldn't cast. Opponent hits us. Yeah. Scalding Tarn. Really, deck? Really, deck? Really? Really? Just all the Dark Rituals when we have a Chalice on 1? I don't know, like... So you think we should have exiled the Dark Ritual instead of the Plague Engineer? Opponent runs out Brazen Borrower, and yeah, that does it. So the problem I see is... If we go that direction, we only have 2 mana. So we can't play Trinisphere unless we draw land? I mean, maybe you're correct that we should have done that. Well, we didn't know that Chalice on 1 was going to resolve. We didn't know that Chalice was going to resolve when we were casting it. If we knew that Chalice was going to resolve, then I think that we would make different choices. But when we were casting it, we had to Chalice, or Mox, and then if our opponent Force of Wills our Chalice, we want to be able to play Trinisphere the next turn. Should have played Trinisphere first. Yeah? We could have, but then we're still left in an awkward position where basically it all comes down to counter spells. That is the whole thing about all of it is trying to play in a way that we can win through counters potentially. I still haven't seen the spoiler card. I haven't gotten it yet. Does anyone have a link to it? I haven't seen it anywhere. Is there actually a spoiler card? Oh wait, I think it popped up. We have a new subscriber, Kia Amani. Welcome to the Fishbowl for the first time. Thank you for your subscription. Big cheer for you. Keensight Mentor, 3 mana, 1/4 human cleric. When it enters the battlefield, put a vigilance counter on target non-human creature you control. 1 and white, tap it, counter on each creature you control with vigilance. I mean, so I will say, I don't think this card's especially powerful, but I think the mechanic matters thing is cool. There's like trample matters, vigilance matters. So maybe we do like vigilance tribal, trample tribal against the odds. So even though I don't think this card in specific is super powerful, I like the way the mechanics are being handled. Like I think that is one of the cool parts of those mechanics. Yeah, we've won games. I mean, we're playing Legacy Curses, so bands with other legends matters. Which alt art do you prefer? Ikoria so far, the Kaju or Showcase? 1,000,000 times the Showcase by so much I don't even know. I don't even know how to say. Like, I think that the comic book style Showcase art is awesome. It might actually be my favorite Showcase art. I like the Showcase art from Throne of Eldraine. Theros is fine. I think that's the one I like the least. But the comic book art for the new Ikoria cards are probably like 10 out of 10. They're my favorite ones so far. The Godzilla promos, yeah, people like them, and that's awesome. They're just not something I'm interested in. I will definitely go with the showcase ones for my collection. How long does it take for a card hoarder loan usually come through? Like once you've ordered the cards from the website, or to like sign up for the loan program? Once you order the cards from the website, if most of the time it's like a minute. If it's a slow time and it's busy, I know like sometimes it can be 5 or 10 minutes. But usually I get my cards within a minute or two, like 90% of the time. Signing up for the loan program altogether, well, turn one chalice, go. Signing up for the loan program, that I'm not 100% sure, because I know that they said with everyone doing the social distancing and no paper tournaments, that there's been a ton of people signing up. So that might actually take like, I don't know. You'd have to message them. It might be like a couple of weeks. But I really don't know the exact time frame. But I know it's been super busy because of that. I mean, Murmuring Bosk is probably better than what I would expect out of fetchable Tri-Lands. Ooh, it's up 40 days? Yeah. All right, so that's longer than it used to be. It must be because of all the new people signing up. I will say, the nice thing about it, even if you're not super interested in it, I would still encourage you to sign up, even if you're not sure if you'll do it long term or not, because there's not really a downside to signing up and starting the process. And then when you do get in, you'll be all set to go. And if you decide that you don't actually want to play Moto, like, there's not really any harm. Are there any good programs to test decks without using Arena? There are some unofficial, unsupported ways of playing Magic online. Like, Cockatrice is one of them, stuff like that. I haven't used them in a long time. I don't know if anyone in the chat has any suggestions. X-Mage is another one. Normally, I've played them in the past. I used to play them, when you talk about Magic and how much you play it, sometimes you sound like a raving addict. But I definitely remember a few years ago, this was before I was making content, when I was just playing Magic because I love playing Magic. So Wednesdays would be like Cockatrice Day, because Moto would be on downtime. And I couldn't go through like the 4 hours of downtime without getting my Magic fix. So I would have Cockatrice just to play during Moto downtime. And then I play Moto the rest of the time. Good Lord! Massive donation. Oh my goodness. McKiri, 12, 10, $100 donation. Hey Seth, I don't know if you already talked about this or if it will spoil upcoming list video, but can we hear your favorite picks for Ikoria for each format? Ooh, well, Mikiri, thank you so much for the donation, the massive donation. I very, very, very much appreciate it. So, favorite picks, and there will be a top 10 video for each format, so that will be coming. But I don't mind talking about my favorite cards. Like, I don't think it's going to give it away. I will say that this is subject to change because the whole set's not out, and with how crazy this spoiler season is, I haven't had as much of a chance to go really in depth on cards as I would like to. As far as like really evaluating beyond like level 1 as far as synergies and stuff. I will say that, alright, opponent's gonna tap us down, sure. Alright. I guess we just keep making stuff more and more expensive. Trinisphere, you go. I think that the card that I am highest for, oh boy, that's actually really tough. Right now, the card I'm highest for older formats, like Modern, ooh, Crate Mate, that's actually really good against us. The card I'm highest for older ooh, Karn. What can Karn do? Vadrock is the card that I'm highest for, I think, out of the mythics for older formats. I do think Luminous Broodmoth is really fun, but I would expect that from a more competitive perspective, I think it's going to be more of an against the odds card. Luris is another card that I think for like Legacy and maybe like Modern is going to be really busted. For Standard is really tricky. There's some good removal spells that I definitely see play. Even just like the new Doomblade, the upgraded Doomblade, that's a card that's going to have a huge impact on Standard. And there's probably an argument that that's like going to be one of the best cards in the set. Personally, I'm most hyped for the new Astral Slide. I think that'll be super fun, but that's probably not the best card. Thank you so much for the donation. And yeah, there's going to be a ton of content on this coming up. Card Hoarder is the one I use, Paul, for running decks. But someone was just saying it takes a little while right now because it's so busy to actually get in the program. Yeah, it's Legacy Day. Have you seen my message about Abs and Humans deck? Ooh, let me see, Destructor. I don't know if I have or not. Fiend Artisan, I think, is really powerful. That's another one that I think is going to be really good. It's hard not to. Just because it's going to be so big. I think that's the upside of it. So you think we should be Karning for Helm? Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing this turn? So this Crate Maker gets to blow up something. Well, they're going to have to wait longer because I don't know what we're doing. Our sideboard has Sorcerous Spyglass, so we can't cast it. We have Cursed. Alright. Karn. Takedown. Helm. I guess it's true. This does mean our opponent's got to leave up this Crate Maker for infinity or they lose to the Helm combo. So taxing our opponent's mana is good, especially with Trinisphere on the battlefield. Our opponent might not be able to do anything. Golgari Mythic Human looks great with the new Doomblade. I mean, I think the set's really powerful. I think the biggest challenge for me evaluating the set is the Mutate cards. Those are the hardest ones, because Mutate is a mechanic I feel like I'm really going to have to play with to get a sense of how powerful they actually are. They read very powerfully to me. When I just read them, they read very powerfully, but I'm still kind of a little bit in wait-and-see mode to actually get to play them. There is a new Doomblade. It's not exactly Doomblade, but it is 2 mana, instant speed, 1 and a black, instant speed, destroy target creature that does not have a counter on it, or remove 3 counters from target creature. So I think it's as close to a Doomblade as we've had in a long time. Abs and humans. So opponent going face, gonna try to kill us, sure. Down to 10, that's probably good. Wise choices. Taps a land. Snow-covered swamp. Yeah, I like the idea of humans. I think they look like they're getting a decent amount of support. General Kudrow is definitely a powerful creature. I like a Destructor. What do we do now? What do you think about Mutate? How good is it going to be? So we can't Helm, because our opponent can blow it up. Give Vault of Whispers? 1, 2, What does Vault of Whispers even do, though? We could just Chalice on 2. Mutate looks awesome, but it can be a blowout. Alright, let's tutor. Yeah, I guess Spyglass also makes a lot of sense. Yeah, let's go that direction. Get Spyglass. Play Spyglass. Painfully. Yeah, I guess we should tap properly. It doesn't really matter, but play Spyglass. They can't be playing that many of these. Opponent, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They can blow up something, but then they lose next turn, almost certainly. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if you got to go Bogglesy. My initial impression is they're cards that you play them because they're decent on their front half, and then once in a while, maybe you mutate them. Wow, opponent just let it resolve? Okay. Well, we will name Goblin Crate Maker. Yeah. No more crate making for you. Pass the turn, and that should be game. About it. How is Animal Crossing? I still have never played it. Why are you getting 30-second ads for Hearthstone? That's odd. Bone it. With no crates to make, opponent's going to tag us for 2. Sure. And then, I believe, lose. Opponent passes. I guess we're a mana short unless we draw land. Plague Engineer. The problem with playing it is if our opponent draws a land, we lose to Ringleader by taking damage. Actually, I think what we have to do is, okay, I think we have to animate Trinisphere and then play it. So animate Trinisphere as a blocker. Go to 4. Helm. Pass the turn. Defense. What do you think of this deck, Seth? It was just built before Euro. Trying to figure out if it's a lost cause. Dude, let me take a look. All right. So hopefully we're actually going to get this win. Esper Tempo. And opponent knows what's coming. library will be exiled and scoops it up. Esper Temple looks functional. Teferi Spellqueller is a really powerful synergy. It reminds me a little bit of like a cross between like humans and spirits, but you can actually cast your cards. That seems like it could be pretty good. If we name Port with Spyglass, wouldn't we have lethal this turn? So the Crate Maker could blow up our stuff. Oh, did I miss your question, Floating Cow? That didn't answer the question. Wait, what is the question that we're trying to answer? Am I gonna play FF7 remake? I've never been a big Final Fantasy player. Those games, Final Fantasy's sweet, but for me it's kind of like Civilization to some extent, where it's just hard to find the time to invest that amount of time. Whenever I play Civilization, it just ends up like eating away so much of my life. Then I just, with all the content and stuff, I just don't have that much time for it. And I play for hours and hours, so that's the hard part. Before we go to the next round, a reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. I'd love to watch Seth play non-MTG games, but it would also be weird. I've thought about it. If I was going to play a non-MTG game, I would do it on my personal Twitch, which I should probably do something on that at some point because I haven't used it in a couple of years. So I don't know how many of you even like follow it or know where it is. So at some point I should probably do some sort of stream. This seems like a Plague Engineer kind of matchup on my personal Twitch, just so people know where it is in case I did start streaming random games at some point. It's just Saffron Olive. I used to stream on that before I worked at Goldfish full time. And then once I started working at Goldfish full time, then I mostly just have streamed on the Goldfish Twitch. It could be interesting to try different games that we haven't played. I think that could be fun. I think the bad news in this matchup is... yeah, I don't know how this goes. This is probably the worst sideboard plan. Seth, I built a sweet combo deck for Ikoria Standard based on Gruda. Ooh. Deep Doom. Gruda enters the battlefield. Each player mills 4, puts the top 4 in the graveyard, reanimates 1. Ooh, kind of like a Gruda mill reanimator. And you even got the companion clause. So many curses, but so little mana. We're going to have to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Oh, no! I guess we should have kept that first hand with nothing going on. Wow, 4 is not a high number of cards. Bottom. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, well, all right. Oh, all right, can we get a win? Can we win a match? Oh, you play Rector package in this deck? Oh, another curse. Okay. Hey, what's up, Airbet? Welcome back. I can't wait for Tomer to obliterate you with Shiny Impetus and future Commander Clash. All seriousness, what C20 Precon deck are you most excited for? Ooh, that's something we haven't talked about as much as we should have. Ironically, the one that we got to preview is actually the one that I'm probably least excited for, just because it's not really my play style. I don't think it's a bad deck. Ooh, that's not the worst. I don't think it's a bad deck, but we're still short of our curse. I don't think it's a bad deck, but it's just not my play style. So I think... Where's the Commander deck list? I'm trying to remember the deck names here. All right, full Commander deck list. It has been found. They're on MTGGoldfish.com if you are looking for them. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, so many wastelands. Pwn it. I don't really like Atrami, the mutate commander for the Sultai deck, but I like a lot of the things about the Sultai deck. So I think that that one is cool. But if I had to pick, if I had to just pick one, it would probably be the cycling deck. I think Gavi's like really busted. Oh, these wastelands and mold to a million. Not good. Not good. Not good. Yeah, we're the ones that's actually cursed. We need an alternate win condition from Ikoria like against odds. Like you control 10 stack a 10 stack of mutate creatures you win the game. That would be awesome. We really do. Oh no. This lack of mana is killing us, literally. We could do things like if we can get this massacre down, it's so good. Massacre into to wipe the board into like curse, but our time's running out. We're taking 9 down to 5, so our time is running very short. Gotta draw Mana Source to Wrath, or it's just over. Yeah, the Expel Commander is sweet. I think. All right, so we get to maybe live. Well, this is kind of painful, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Massacre you. And now we hope to keep drawing mana past the turn. I think the Snake on a Plane commander is my favorite. If I had to pick one commander, I love wheel effects of decks like that, and that seems like just such a sweet commander for decks like that. And that thing that blows my... Oh, man. This mana pitch. The thing that blows my mind most about Commander is how bad the Jeskai token commander is and how good the Snake token commander is. I don't understand why there's such a disparity in power level between those two cards. Like the Snake token producer feels like a very strong commander to me. And then the Jeskai bird token commander feels absolutely just horrible. Like kind of almost mind-blowingly bad. This time we're actually going to cast a Murderous Rider as a Murderous Rider to try to stay alive. Ooh. Opponent, more lands. Uh-oh. Mog Fanatic. Oh. And that's game. Well, alright. Opponent won the Mana Screw War. What do you think of Sharknado the Magic card? Oh, don't get me started. I'm scared about playing Mutate for one reason, only one reason. I played Judge's Tower, and the horrible stack of abilities will melt my brain. Yeah, that does seem rough. So I feel like Sharknado is a card I think is really good. Sharknado flavor. We talked about that earlier. I don't know. I could be grumpy old manish as far as the flavor. If you would build a cycling deck in standard, what color would you build it? I think we gotta wait until we see more of the set to see. It seems like red and white and blue are maybe the best cycling colors at this point. Red, you got like the big dinosaur thing. White has the fox. Blue has Sharknado. So I would lean towards Jeskai for right now. Yeah, Riley is definitely one of my favorite cards in the set too. I think that's gonna be a really fun one to build around. Hey, what's up, Bozy? So, chat, assuming after this match ends, assuming we lose and go to 0-3, do you want to... Oh, alright. Well, maybe we don't lose. We'll see. I was gonna say, do you want to see the mono red prison deck, or do you want to keep finishing out the league with curses? Grixis can flicker Wishclaw for infinite tutors if you stack the abilities right, and Teamer can flicker Frilled Mystic with mass counter spells. Both? I mean, I think if we finish out the entire league with this deck, we probably won't get in much of mono red. So that's kind of the question. Although if we win this match, then it's going to be pretty tempting to keep going because the kids feeding is still on the table potentially. What do you think of? Oh, what is the name of the new legendary artifact? The counter one. Do you think that that's got to be one of the sweetest cards in the set? But do you think that's actually a competitive card? Or do you think it's more of like a for fun card? What do you want to do with it? Oh my god. How does Goblins beat 3 Plague Engineers? Is there any way that Goblins beats 3 Plague Engineers? Oh. Well, I guess Port slowing them down is a way. Sure. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Well, let's just Urborg. Maybe we don't even cast Plague Engineer. We're gonna have Plague Engineer Tron and just win with Leyline, apparently. I think this is fine because we actually have the combo kill in hand. Opponent. Manascape Reflector is going to be one of the craziest commander cards. About it. Bazid. Tapping. Well, now comes... Opponent is taxing our mana enough that they're not dead yet. Well, Pike Engineer. On Goblin. Go. Please, anybody, name my Animal Crossing island, I beg you, and prison, please. So how did Animal Crossing... Oh, opponent, leave our lands alone! How do Animal Crossing naming conventions work? You just name it anything? What's a good name for an island? Magic has it easy because it's just literally island. Alright. Plague Engineer Part 2. I don't know if Goblin can beat 3 Plague Engineers, honestly. Like, most of their removal requires having Goblins on the battlefield. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We got a Chalice. Opponent passes. Opponent taps. Well, guess what we got, opponent? I kind of want to draw the... I kind of want to draw the fourth one just for the rub-ins, but... Here they come. I think we just went this way. Gaia Reach isn't bad. Tron is evolved. Poor opponent. Island of Wak Wak. Yeah, Magic. I miss the old names. We won a match. We cursed someone right out of a match. All right, we're doing it. Well, that means we got to stick with curses for at least another round because it has been close, and we're learning the deck, and the kids could still eat. So we got to stick with it. We'll play as much Mono Red Prison as possible at the end of the stream once we finish up this. You have 10 characters to work with. Wak Wak would be funny. I wonder if anyone in Animal Crossing would get that. I wish you could see the Moto chat more. I will say, and I said this on the podcast, one of the biggest turn 1 Trinisphere and then do nothing forever. I think I'm in for that. Is that actually good? We have maybe we wait and try to curse some misfortune. One land. Fiery Islet. That's how you're supposed to say it, right? It's a little stacksy. Cursey stacksy. Alright, we'll keep. Oh, it's so hard to pass up turn 1 Trinisphere. I think we probably have to. We have to do it. So we Chrome Mox. Get rid of Cruel Reality, unfortunately. Snow-Covered Swamp. Dark Ritual. Trinisphere. Go. All right, opponent. Draw some lands, draw some lands. Opponent planes and passes. Land. Ooh! Not only a land, our best land. One land away. One land away. Give us one more, deck. One more. One more. One more. One more for the curs. Soldiers. Land. All right. Almost. Pass the turd. Oh, we're so close. Found it. Oh, missing a land. Discarding. Murderous Rider. Go. We're a land away from doing what we need to do. Vote it. Land. And can cast a soldier. It is the captain. Well, we will give that a swift end. Untap. Well, okay. I guess we name Soldier. Usually, if you want a hint on naming with Plague Engineer, go with what your opponent named with Cavern. That's usually a pretty safe bet. Yeah, we're just going to kill ourselves here. We're down to 10. Get him a Plague Engineer. Phone it. Well, you could really use a land. Oh, no. Opponent being the Monarch's not optimal. All right. Curse of Misfortune, you. Pass the turn. Oh, this is a moment of truth. Opponent. Captain the Watch. That's actually fine. That looks bad, but it's not, actually. Opponent hits us. I think we're going to lock it up. Untap. Tutor. Yes, please. Overwhelming Splendor. Curse of Deathhold. Board down. Opponent locked. And that should do it. I don't think our opponent can get out of this. That is the hard lock. Whoo! All right, we got there. Yeah, the combo's definitely sweet. It definitely is. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, and this is a combo that's actually legal all the way up to Modern. We need Curse of Death. We need more curses in Pioneer, I think. I think we could use more Pioneer curses. Or at least get them on, like, Arena for Historic or something. I can give you the Stompy Discord link if you prefer. Ooh. Curses are definitely a sweet archetype. Now we get to bring in Massacre, insane. Plague Engineer, insane. Moto's freaking out a little bit. Moto. Why can I not click on anything? Huh. Alright, one quick second. I think it's time for... I'm going to put this up. Normally, I just let you see my messy desktop, but it's spoiler season, and not all spoilers are up, and I usually try to double-check my desktop that there's nothing that people aren't supposed to see yet before streaming during spoiler season. But I didn't today, so I don't think there's anything on there. But that's one of my biggest fears during spoiler season is I'm gonna stream and have been like working on a spoiler article or something, and have downloaded like a card image and just accidentally reveal it to the entire world. Is there a curse deck in EDH? I feel like you could build one, but I don't think it would be super powerful. Couldn't be worse than your credit card info. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I guess credit card info is pretty bad. But I'm pretty sure Wizards would not be happy if you... I would like to sideboard, though. We do have some sideboard cards that would be good for this matchup. Is Moto going to let us do it? Yeah, we watched Nipple.mp4. Hey, what's up, Jodahone? Hello from the US. Oh boy, we're gonna have to sideboard super quick. So, Massacre, Plague Engineer. We're gonna go down Leyline Helm. Let's go down Leyline Helm. Bring in all the removal. And just trust that we win with our curses. Alright, I don't know if that's right, but we're running out of time, so. Zurgo Curses is brilliant. Full of board wipes and then win with Zurgo. That sounds sweet. Well, Plague Engineer is good. Opponent plays the Plains. Ooh. I guess we could just turn one Trinisphere, turn to Karn, and forget about Plague Engineer. That's probably even better, isn't it? Ugh, it feels weird to pitch Plague Engineer, but... There have been Legacy against the odds in the fairly distant past. We did Stasis. Should there be more Legacy against the odds? Who plays Curses in EDH? Like, do any of you actually have a Curses deck? Playing land. Karn. Take down Karn. Lad it. I mean, we're just going for it. This is what we did not do last time. All right, opponent. We're going to lock you. Okay. So, in defense of this deck, the one match that we lost, I think we probably could have won. Or one of the matches that we lost. And we've won 2 in a row. The tide has turned. We might be feeding the kids with Legacy Curses. It might be happening. That was a fast... Well, I mean, sometimes you just get locked. I'm going to have to try a Curse deck in Legacy. I'm going to have to. Or a Curse deck in Commander. We're playing one in Legacy. I don't think I've ever played one. 5-color Curses with Okagachi. That sounds sweet. Are there enough good curses to really make it work? Ooh. Huh. Sounds slow. We're going to mulligan. I mean, it's London Mulligan, so we can afford to ship it. Well, alright. A Soul Land would be good. Hopefully our opponent's playing something fair. We have a ton of removal. Aminatu Flicker. Ooh, that sounds sweet, Doug. Oh, Doug, I haven't actually talked to you. What are you most hyped to build commander-wise from Ikoria? And the rest of you as well. What commander... So we've seen Commander 2020. That's built for Commander. But from the set proper... What commander are you most hyped to build around? Rumpelstiltskin, 41 for the 10th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. That's a good draw. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Trinisphere, do you have a counter? I mean, our opponent didn't play anything the first 2 turns, so what do they care about Trinisphere? There's got to be an Oko deck. Okay, opponent's going to Brainstorm. Sure. Lurrus seems spicy. Yeah, Lurrus does seem like a cool commander. Castle Lockwayne has not done much. I think there will be games when it does. We just haven't had those games. Lifelink Dog Companion going to be nuts in Pioneer with Zamors. Yeah, that card I think is one of the most powerful from the set. Ugh. So crazy. It's similar to Emery, but maybe better. As weird as that sounds. Do we just slam Karn? I think we wait. Let's just play Urborg and pass. If our opponent taps out because of Trinisphere, then we can resolve Karn. Then we can get Lattice and get him. I missed. Hey Seth, I missed your call for Lowland EDH deck for Crim Week. Aw, we wanted that. All right, sure. Sure, opponent. I have 2 decks that are legitimately built around 19 or 20 lands. Many are fetches. Ooh, and I would play Bizarre Baghdad if I had the money for it. No mana rocks. Interesting. I need 2 lands to operate. Giant, I would love to actually see them. I have not seen many 20 land commander decks that are functional. Yeah, the whale from Commander does seem good for Legacy Delver. After looking at the Commander cards, I still really wish they were modern legal. Aboon it. Green Sun X3. Alright. Leovold. Well, we will swiftly end that. Opponent gets to draw a card. Well, I guess it's probably Karn time. I mean, we had to waste 2 life. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess we have an Urborg, don't we? So we technically didn't have to waste 2 life. But what if they had Daze? We were playing around Daze. Do we play around Daze again? If I tap this and we get dazed, how much do we care about life? How much do we care about Daze? How likely is a Daze? If we get dazed, chat. If we get dazed. All right, I'm going to Karn. Fret Guru for the 35th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And, Lattice? I guess it's Lattice. Lattice, go. All right, opponent. Do something good because the lock is a-comin'. Thoughts on the Ozlith? The Ozlith is so sweet. It's one of those cards that I think it could be broken in like a specific constructed deck, but I don't know if it's going to be like broken tournament-wise, but it is one of the coolest cards to build around. Like, I cannot wait to build around it. What? Huh. Quest, we're playing Legacy, right? Legacy. This is Legacy. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what it is? Almost all the Murderous Rider decks I play are on Arena. I'm not... Murderous Rider is a card that is mostly an Arena card. At least where I've played it. I think that's what I'm going to blame it on, at least. We are most likely going to die because of that. I did want to cast Swift End. Huh. Interesting. Well, hopefully our opponent... What is going on? Why is our opponent just playing a pile of standard cards? Alright, well, we're most likely going to lose here anyway. That's only twice. Alright, on to game 2. That's twice that it has happened. I'm still gonna blame Magic Online in one way or another. Or Arena. It's Arena's fault. Arena. We have a new donation from Day and Wildfire. Ikora Riley. She may be enough to get me back into standard brewing with Riley plus Arclight Phoenix deck. Yeah, it does sound really spectacular, especially with Cathartic Reunion being a thing now. Commander, the Mardu pair. I know you're not hot on them, but they're the only stack outlet Aristocrat Commander and Mardu. That's a good point. That is cool. Yeah, maybe I'm underrating them. I don't know. All of the partners outside of the Abzan token ones, to me, felt like medium-ish to not exciting, but maybe I'm underestimating just how powerful they can actually be. It might be that they are. It might be that they are better than I'm giving them credit for. Thank you so much for the donation. What would you do if I made a $420.69 donation? I don't know, Destructor. I don't know what my reaction would be to that, honestly. All right, we got to start casting our Murderous Riders as swift ends more often. That has been an issue, I will say. Chalice feels medium to bad. I think our opponent's curve probably doesn't care that much about it. Let's bring in more Plague Engineers. Plague Engineer Trot, go. Thoughts on Extinction Event? What's the Extinction Event, Guido? With the beard and the lumberjack theme, am I a whiskey fan? I'm actually not. I actually don't really drink at all. I know that's weird. I used to, and I have drank whiskey in the past. Kifka! Well, actually, my roommate that taught me how to play Magic was the biggest whiskey drinker of all time. So I drank a lot of whiskey back when we were roommates, just because there was always whiskey around. But I don't really drink. Kifka for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Do you, Thanos? I guess you do. You can ask Richard and Dover when we were in Vegas the first year we all went. I could barely finish the drink they got me. I started brewing a modern Riley hollow one. Ooh. Wait, 2-2 transfer. I mean, I think we got to keep this. It's a little land heavy, and it's also very painful, but this can card lock pretty quickly. We got to try. Tomb, go. Seth prefers the Devil's lettuce. At GP Vegas, we got in the same game of drunk. We got to get in a game of Drunk Commander. It's like Commander, but everyone getting drunker as the game goes longer. That could be fun. I mean, I'm not like anti-drinking, and I will drink socially. Like if everyone is. I mean, I guess we really go for it. I mean, we have all these soul lands, so we have to just go upside. This, opponent's got force. All right, sure. Well, now we do nothing for a bit. Opponent passes. Did I drink when we were drafting in Vegas, Thanos? Maybe I did. It's possible. It's possible. Well, let's Trinisphere. Oh, we almost had the lock, but our opponent just had the force. Opponent. Quaddle, maybe? Yeah, there's quads. Do you think a deck featuring all aspirations of Flibblethip could be fun? So, funny thing that you mentioned that. I actually have to build a commander deck around Flibblethip. And I want to build Homunculus Tribal. And good lord, our Homunculuses, there's not many of them, and they're also really bad. So I think it could be fun flavor-wise, but I don't think, wow, so many lands. But I don't think a Flibblethip theme deck would actually be very powerful. So, funny but not very strong would be my opinion. Spoiler card comes out Thursday, last day of spoilers. We've had so many spoiler cards this week, but I'm excited for this card. Wizards has done a good job, I think, lining people up with cards that they should be spoiling. So, yeah, this is gonna be. I'm excited to show it off. I'm excited to show it off. I can't say anything more than that, but I'm excited. So yeah, it'll be coming out on Thursday, and then we'll have the whole set. In your opinion, what is the single best reserve list card to own in Commander? So the answer is probably the dual lands. I think that you would get the most, like you would just play them in everything. So I would probably go with the dual lands. Outside of dual lands, I might go Wheel of Fortune. I think Cradle is a really good. Wow, so many lands. Cradle is also a good choice. 5, 6, yeah. Well, the Dream's dying really quickly. But, oh, the Dream's just, I think the Dream's dead. Yeah, we just drew all Trinispheres. We got that one Force of Will. Well, this does mean we can get in at least a couple of Mono Red Prison games. Yeah, we're going to finish with a 2-3. Although, I think that the deck, we probably could have went 3-2. And Legacy's a tough format to play decks in the dark, I will also say. You could see even with some of the sequencing stuff, when do you try to play more mana? All right. Some of the sequencing stuff with, like, when you play Trinisphere, when do you play around Force of Will, definitely hard. Good news is, so bad news is, we finished 2 and 3 with Curses, which, I mean, we played Curses and went 2 and 3. That's not the end of the world. Good news is, we have like almost an hour left in the stream, so we probably won't go through a full league, but let's Blood Moon some fools before we gotta wrap up the stream. We have enough time to do some Blood Mooning. So we have played. Hey, no, you're good, respectful. So we have played Mono Red Prison in tons of formats, but we've never played it in Legacy. So this is somewhat similar to the last deck we played. We got Chrome Boxes, we got Simian Spirit Guides, we got fast mana to get to Trinisphere. The big change is we're also trying to jam Trinisphere and Chalice of the Void. The big change is we also got Blood Moons and Magus of the Moons. So we can mess with our mana in a bunch of ways, and then similar to the modern builds we've played, we got Chandras, we've got Goblin Rabble Masters to close out the game quickly. So picture free win red, but also having lands to tap for 2 mana, which is a huge deal speeding up the deck. So let's get in at least some matches with Blood Moon. Thank you so much for making the Cool Dad real cheap. Real cheap. If people want to learn more about your deck that you've been playing, is there any place they should go? So real cheap is a person who made and 5-0'd with the Curses deck. So if someone wants to learn from the master rather than the person who keeps casting Murderous Rider instead of Swift End, where would they go? Real cheap. All right, let's Blood Moon fools. Cast some Blood Moons. What can go better than that? Everyone voted Legacy Cat Dreaming, so we will still do Shape Anew, but it won't be tonight. But it will still show up, and we'll still play it. But yeah, there was a kind of a debate between Modern and Legacy, and Legacy, somewhat surprisingly to me, was just 100% the winner. Everyone wanted to see Legacy tonight, so can you get to play Vintage stacks on stream? Definitely need to play more Vintage. If we're going to start playing more older formats on occasion, I think I got to start playing them more. I used to play Legacy quite a bit, but this was quite a while ago. So my Legacy meta knowledge, I mean, I still know the basics, but my Legacy meta knowledge is not as up to date as I would like it to be. Legacy is a format that really rewards you for, So I mean, turn 1 Chalice, is it worth it? Do we keep it? The wife is a massive kaiju fan. She's loved them since she was 5 years old. She's looking at getting 2 boxes of collector packs. Ooh, that's sweet, Doug. Keep Chalice on one. Get Vince to teach you. Oh, Vince can't teach me anything. With a beard like that. More series TBD? Yeah, that's a good idea as well. Huh. Yeah, we're going to keep. I think this is fine. It at least slows our opponent down. I know! We still got a bonus round Storm. I promised that like months ago now. The debate is, do I build her a kaiju deck, or do I slot the dinosaurs into her Gishath deck? I would probably build with something like Gishath, and then I will update the deck list too. I would probably build with Gishath, and then just add in the new promos. That would be my take. All right, so we get to Chrome Mox. We get to exile Bone Crusher. Chalice on one. Pray for a Soul Land. All right, opponent, your go. What do you think of the companion mechanic? Not so much the individual cards, but just like in general. Ooh. Misty Rainforest. Come on, lands! Not a big fan. Backfire potential. I think that is a concern. Ooh, that is the land we were hoping for. One of them. City of Traders. Chandra. Opponent has Force of Will. Well, we're going to keep slamming things. Opponent seems pretty prepared for Blood Moon. They're getting all their basics. I love it only because it's SRAM. I think most of them seem... Yeah, don't get me started on Loot Re. Loot Re is... That card boggles my mind. I might do just an entire video where I just rant about Loot Re. I have already ranted about it a little bit on the stream. It feels like with Companion to me... Haha! You've activated our trap card. Alright, let's go Trinisphere. Okay, Coatl, sure. Opponent draws a card. It feels like most of the companions were made in a way where they won't be super playable. That is my initial take. But then the ones that are going to be good seem really busted. And Lutri, I just don't get it. Why with that restriction does it not do something cool? I want it to be a cool against odds card, but... Yeah, what do you think about the Commander Force of Will? That is another interesting question. Wizards apparently has not learned all of the free spell lessons. Alright. Alexar Trinisphere. So opponent could have another Force of Will. Oh, let's play Chandra. Whoa! No way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh dear, Oko. This feels a little nightmarish. Oh, that's so incredibly bad. All right. Double Force of Will. Oko. Ooh, this feels like the nightmare matchup. Oh dear, literally. Yeah, Okos and lots of basic lands and Astrolabes. Not ideal for Blood Moon artifact decks. Yeah, Loris is the one that seems most likely to be banned to me. I would not be surprised if that was banned at some point. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, we haven't played with it yet, but that to me feels like a dangerously powerful card in older formats. Opponent. Go to combat. Attack Oko. Oh, come on now. Opponent's just got all the answers over there, apparently. This Chalice has done stone nothing, right? It just doesn't do anything. Well, take a Spyglass. That is a way to maybe eventually deal with this Oko. Opponent also has Sylvan Library going. I guess they've drawn a bunch of extra cards from libraries, so it kind of makes sense that they keep finding the exact thing. Silver Library is very good at that. Opponent plays a land. Plague Engineer. Food. Ugh, Fiery Confluence. Well, I guess we... Karn. Get rid of the food. Ancient Tomb. Sorcerer's Spyglass. No. 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 Please no. Gosh darn it. Alright, last card. It's Abrupt Decay. Pass the turn. Oh no! I just feel like our opponents had every answer necessary this game. We just want to be nice and Blood Moon people. That's it. That's it. We just want to Blood Moon someone. Yeah, I don't know about Oko in Legacy. I know it's been too good for everything newer than Legacy, so it very well could be for Legacy as well. Yeah, I thought about naming the wrong one, but Boda gets in. It's Karn. Food. Coatl Part 79. Karn. Get rid of the food. Opponent gets to draw a card because of Leovold, of course. Huh, maybe this is just like a really not good matchup. Chandra. Take up Chandra. Oh, there's a Blood Moon. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. We're trying to set up a Fiery Confluence kill. But we have to play around the food. So this can hit for 6. So that's what we are playing towards. But the Oko food, we'll see how they kill Planeswalkers. But that is our best bet, is just to try to burn our opponent out. Opponent, 2 cards in hand. They can't kill both planeswalkers this turn. Well, if they Oko, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hopefully they can't kill both this turn. Our one of fun of Fiery Confluence? Well, they can kill our planeswalkers, so that's the question. If they kill Karn and make a food, then Fiery Confluence isn't lethal. If they, like, take up on Quaddle and kill both planeswalkers, then Fiery Confluence, fingers crossed for no Force of Wills, could jank our opponent out. It's close. It might work. What is the MTGGoldfish name? What's the MTGGoldfish name for Obosh, the Odd Companion? Always says my deck is illegal when they put him in. Let me check. I feel like makes a food. Yeah. I think it's Obosh the Prey Piercer now. I think our opponent knows to play around Fiery Confluence. So we're literally 1 point of damage off. But Oko just keeps making more food. Take up Chandra. Obosh the Prey Piercer. Is there any way to do this? We're 1 point of damage. 1 point. No, I don't think opponent's sniping. They're just they're playing around Fiery Confluence, which is wise. Yeah, Bridge would get elked. How do we beat an Oko? We could Wrath our opponent's creatures, but then Oko. The Elk is a blocker. Yeah. Sort of. Not enough to save Chandra, though. Yeah, Oko is something. Yeah, I forgot the feeling of helplessness when you play against Oko. I'm like, all right, so we can sweep away our opponent's creatures, but wait, that doesn't matter because there's Oko. We can play Ensnaring Birch to stop the creatures, but wait, that also doesn't matter because there's Oko. We can Fiery Confluence to kill our opponent, but wait, no, that doesn't matter either because Oko makes food, so it's not lethal. The problem with the Wrath plan, and I guess that's what we do, but the problem is this still just ends with Oko animating the food and killing our Chandra. And then we're back to basically where we are now. Yeah, pass the turn. I mean, we can 6 them, but then they go to 7. So it doesn't actually win us the game because of the Oko food. We only have 1 Confluence in the main deck. So we don't actually have another one to draw into. I'm actually not sure how we win from here. This Oko's just running away with the game, essentially. And I think this is just how it's gonna wind up, honestly. We had shots earlier, but those double Force of Wills. All right, let's go to game two. Let's go to game two. We don't have that long in the stream. So let's go to game two and have as much time to get as many games as possible. Can we deal with an Oko? Is there a way? Leyline, no. Chandra, I guess, would be fine. Oh, this is a Velvet Underground. Peel slowly and see. Sure. Oko, still very broco. So what's bad? Blood Moon's questionable, although on turn one it's decent. We really just need to lock them. Our artifacts are definitely questionable because of Oko. Maybe we got a Pyroblast? There's enough blue cards that Pyroblast is probably fine. Maybe we go down Chalice. Chalice seem medium. All right, go up Pyroblast, go down Chalice, go up a Big Chandra. And a Trinisphere for a Big Chandra? Yeah, let's try it like that. Oko was the main reason I quit Standard. I don't really blame ya. But Oko did eventually get out of Standard, so no Okos at the moment, thankfully. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the Giant on turn one. Although, what would he have had to get rid of? All right. If we get Force of Willed, I swear to God, opponent. I swear to God. All right, we're going for it. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Legacy style. Eh? I mean, Force of Will blue card. At least we 2-for-1'd him, I guess. Well, 2-for-2'd. We got to go for it. Ancient Tomb. Simian Spirit Guide. Blood Moon you. Opponent. Alright, no Blood Moons today. Pass the turn. Oh, so close. And yet, so very, very far. Bone it. Well, we put him to the test, and that's all we can do. Now life is a bit worse, I would say. This is painful, but... Stomp the Hierarch. At least we did make our opponent pitch a Brainstorm. So that is something. We needed that Blood Moon. Blood Moon gets way worse now. Now that our opponent has the ability to set up for it, it gets a lot harder for Blood Moon to be good. I think there's some white border Blood Moons in there too. About it. Snuggerwood Island. Green Sun Zenith. For more Noble Hierarchs. Now, Ancient Tomb. Karn. Oh, come on now. Opponent's really good at drawing Force of Wills. Karn. Take down. I mean, we got to go Lattice, right? Just go all the way. All right. Through 2 Force of Wills, we got a chance. Now that I fix Oboe, here's my standard Jeskai Abash deck. Ooh, let me see halfway. Opponent. Gets in, hits Karn. That's awkward. Well, I guess we go Bone Crushing since we're still short mana. Take up card. Pass the turn. Jeskai Obukeru. Ooh. Yeah, I think the Octopus is really good. Does our opponent actually have an Oko left over after all this? That would be frightening. Flourishing Fox. Opponent has Abrupt Decay. We need a land. I'll take up Karn. Playing Snaring Bridge. Oh my goodness. For want of a land. The Jeskai deck looks definitely sweet. How does... Flourishing Fox is interesting. That's an interesting mix of cycling and mutate. I do think Yadero is a potentially powerful card too. Opponent getting in. Do you ever get tired of playing meme decks? Do we have a... What is it? Do we have a land in our sideboard? If we have a land, we will tutor for a land. I don't think we do in this deck. We do not. Alright. Now I wish we had the Blood Moon so we would have red mana to cast our spells. Animate the bridge? Yeah, I guess maybe we... No. Coatl? Okay, opponent had Abrupt Decay anyway. Out of cards. Can we draw Red Source? Before we... Oh no. Opponent cracks. That means what? Jace or something ridiculous? Oh, is this how it's going to end? Opponent tapping tons of mana. Green Sun X4. Well. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Oh, from turn 1 Blood Moon to double Force of Will to opponent top decking Questing Beast. Ugh. Boy. That is unfortunate. Wow. We had that so many things in hand if we could just draw one land. Like, we had that game so far away, even through the Force of Wills, because our opponent just mind twisted themselves to try to stop our stuff. So we were in such great shape, but we just could not find a second red source, unfortunately. 3 black, Extinction Event. A sorcery Extinction Event. Choose odds or evens. Exile each creature with converted mana cost of chosen value. Yeah, I feel like I'm initially skeptical of that card. I feel like it is... People might think of it like a Wrath, but I don't think it's really a Wrath. I think maybe it could be a sideboard card. I think it really depends on the meta. If everyone's playing... Well, you know what's good against Blood Moons? And Trinispheres. And Chalice of the Voids. Literally every card in our hand. You know what that would be? That would be Ether Vial. It literally shuts down our entire hand. Every single thing. Hey, thank you, Ripkin. So that's unfortunate. You can see the play-draw difference. If we were on the play... I think we just walk away with this match, but since we're on the draw, our opponent has this Ether Vial, and that's going to be a concern. Well, Magus of the Moon, go. Really? Force of Will Ponder Ether Vial? What is going on in Legacy? Hey, what's up, Wedge? How are you? Are we ever going to resolve a Blood Moon? Okay, we finally resolve a Blood Moon. But our opponent has... What is this deck? Do Legacy players build decks in ways that no one else does? Like, do you really play Ether Vial in a deck that's got Ponders and Force of Wills? Like, is... In Modern, that would not fly. If you sent me a Modern deck that was overflowing with spells and had Ether Vial, I would probably tell you that's a bad idea. Opponent, Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, this Ether Vial just... It's got us. Wow, is it in time? Probably not. Tick. Oh, so this shuts down the Ether Vial, but... yeah, there's kind of a Soul Herder deck in Legacy. About it. Getting in. Yeah, how you doing, Wedge? Karn gets hit. Rabble Master. So is there anything we can get that changes this? Or did our opponent... I mean, I guess that's the thing about decks like Mono Red Prison is they kind of do their thing, and when their thing isn't enough, it's just not enough. And this might be one of the not enough type of games. Is there anything in our sideboard that is relevant? Liquid Metal Coating, Bridge. I guess Bridge could maybe work. Yeah, Bridge doesn't even stop Batterskull. Alright. Trinosphere. And opponents. Alright, let's resolve. I'll tick up on Trinosphere past the turn. Here comes the Batterskull. So we need... We need to win the die roll. I think that is the answer. Fiery Confluence, I guess? Oh, kill Stoneforge. We draw Mountain. I'll take up. We'll see. I mean, we're kind of still in this. Rabble Master. Together, they can take down a Batterskull. We got to keep this Karn alive. Opponent. Combat. We will block your germ, opponent. we learned a lesson about upticking on Batterskull last game. It does with Liquid Metal Coating. It does get rid of the germ. But it also gives our opponent a 5/5 for a turn. If we can survive a turn, it works, though. I mean, we are going to double block. If our opponent has swords, they have swords. But we want this Karn to live, preferably. Ooh, okay. Okay, staying alive, staying alive. Well, take up Karn. We're going to keep doing it. Man, maybe this is going to be enough. Take up on Trinosphere. Magus of the Moon. Are we getting back into this? I think we have it. Pass the turn. Yeah, I guess we can't get. I guess we can't get swords. What can our opponent have? They have 1 white mana. Wow, are we gonna do this through Ether Vial? Yes, we are. All right. Yeah. Tutor for you. Okay, maybe we can win this matchup. That was better than I thought. Lock them hard, and opponent done. All right. That was pretty good. Bone it. Wow, I'm surprised. On the draw against Vile, and we still managed to win. So if this is Soul Herder, I'm guessing we want to do like same type of shenanigans as last time. Let's go down Chalice on the draw and bring it in on the play. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, card order is very good as far as loan programs and stuff like that. I would definitely highly recommend them. That is who I use for loaning all my Moto cards. What do you think of 5-color Niv in Modern? I think 5-color Niv is a really fun deck. And I think it's one of those decks that it's competitive enough that you can win some games with it, but I don't think it's like top tier right now. It was top tier in Pioneer for a while, but then things shifted with inverters and Heliods and whatnot. Isn't Chalice better than Blood Moon on the draw? This hand's not very good. If it wasn't for Ether Vial, yes. But Ether Vial is the card I'm frightened of. Let's just go... Karn to the bottom. Well, alright, we'll see. We potentially have a turn 1 Blood Moon. What do you think of Boros Prison? Boros Prison's sweet. Yeah, I think Card Hoarder charges 3% a week of your loan balance, basically. Oh, I can't wait for new standard. We're so close. Flooded Strand. Opponent cracks it. Get a dual land. Aw, basic and Ether Vial. Yeah, so the play draw thing, I feel like Chalice is especially good if you can get Ether Vial, which basically requires you to be on the play in the Ether Vial matchups in specific. Curses. Curses, we went 2 and 3, and probably could have snuck out another win at some point, but it felt like it was good, but definitely also a little bit inconsistent sometimes. Like, if you don't have the right prison piece, or maybe I need to mulligan more aggressively for them. Alright. Title is updated. Yeah, we decided to play this a little bit at the end of the stream. I don't know if Rabblemaster will die. Maybe we just pass? Magus doesn't do anything. Yeah, pass the turn. Nick Fakers is. That sounds pretty sweet. I feel like if we spend 3 cards to play Rabblemaster, our opponent will probably have a blocker, so we don't really get much value out of it. I think I would rather play towards spending our rituals on a Chandra. What is happening? I've never seen anyone just unironically slam that Narcomoeba. Okay. Now what? Now what? Um, yeah, breakfast time. Huh. So I guess we probably want graveyard hate, don't we? You know, Chrome Box, Exile, Magus of the Moon. Chrome Box, Exile, Rabble Master, Spirit Guide. Well, we're all in. All in on Chandra. Chandra resolves, take it up. More Chandras. Pass the turn. Yeah, Shuko is a combo piece. So we probably want our graveyard hate, right? So they were Stoneblade in game one and transformed into a breakfast shell? Interesting. That is a cool idea. Opponent. Hitting our Chandra. And well, hopefully this ensnaring bridge sticks around. Ooh, Karn. Um Yeah. Ensnaring bridge. Take up Chandra. Hit ya. Go. Alright, hiding behind the bridge, hiding behind the bridge. Is this a deck that plays days? I can't imagine. Like, how many spells can your Ether Vial deck have? We've seen Ponders and Brainstorms and Force of Wills. There's got to be a limit. Like, you can't just play Ether Vial with Narcomoeba. Opponent's vialing Narcomoeba into play. That just struck me. They're vialing in Narcomoebas. Legacy is just the funniest format. Like, it's just it's so wild. The things at to Fairy. All right, bounces, attack Chandra. Play Ancient Tomb. Take up Chandra for mana. Play Ensnaring Bridge. Karn. Vials. Okay, Stoneforge, sure. Well, the question's going to be, can our opponent force a will? Like Karn, Shuko. Well, as long as Karn's out, that's fine. Pass the turn. Shuko can't equip. All right. All right. Opponent, Vial. As long as our board sticks, we just lock our opponent next turn. And then all these shenanigans come to an end. Takes up to Fairy. Brainstorm. Desperation. Hey, welcome, Dylan Wizard. I'm glad to have you at the live stream. Could have gotten Crypt. Yeah. Do we need Crypt? Ponder. Like with Karn out, our opponent can't combo anyway. Oh. Wait. So are we dead? Did they just... So they don't even need Shuko. They're just... Okay. So does this end with us dying? They can't violin Thassa's Oracle. Okay. So you milled yourself. Oh, there's a Dread return? They didn't sacrifice creatures, did they? Yeah. Alright. Well, I guess we want Graveyard Hate. That was the thing we didn't bring in. I guess we need to. So, what do we want here? Ugh. So, the problem with Leyline is it's so bad against Teferi. It's like really bad against Teferi. Now, there were Narcomoebas that came into play briefly and then were sacrificed. Leyline is just not actually good against Teferi, though. In a deck that can't cast it, which is our deck. Yeah. If Teferi wasn't there, it would be worth considering. Well, I'm impressed our opponent managed to assemble that together. So go down the Chandras. How good are our lock pieces? Are they good enough? Pyroblast is like Pyroblast even worth it? It might not be. Now that we know that it's not some sort of soul herder pile, it seems less appealing. Think Pyroblast is still good? Maybe. It doesn't hit a lot of their most important stuff. I guess it still protects against. It still protects against some stuff. Yeah, we'll go down a bridge. All right, we'll keep 2 Pyroblasts. Let's try it like that. All right. Turn 1 something good. Yeah, Chalice on 1, on the play especially, seems very good. Well, alright. Chalice on 1, is that enough? With only, we'll have 2 mana. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep. You think Mullet? I think this hand's pretty good. We can Chalice on 1 into Rabblemaster, hopefully. Yeah, so I think we just play a Mountain, Chrome Mox, get rid of Chandra. Actually, is Trinisphere better? We did see Force of Will. Yeah, let's Chalice. Chalice on 1. Opponent does have Force of Will, of course, past the turn. Opponent, Flooded Strand cracks it. Island, Ponder. Well, we get to run it back sort of with Trinisphere. No Vial is nice. I mean, how's our opponent going to get an Narcomoeba into play? Yeah, no matter what we did, it would have got forced. City of Traders. Well, City. Trinisphere. Go. All right. Slowing him down. How many lands you got, opponent? Underground Sea. Well, now it's Rabblemaster time. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's still Rabblemaster time. Rabblemaster, token, getcha. The clock is on. Maybe. Maybe we're finally doing it. Opponent, Tundra. for Stoneforge Mystic. Well, Blood Moon does kind of shut this down. Gets a Batter Skull. Blood Moon you. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent blocks a token. Takes their beats. We pass the turn. I think we might be getting the win. Orange and Page, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. There it is. Opponent living the dream. Hard casting Narcomoebas. Opponent passes. I guess they're going to be able to hardcast Batterskull if we don't do something at some point. Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, that's awkward. Now we are going to need a Planeswalker, I guess. Get in with the Goblins. Opponent just going to hardcast Batterskull. Opponent blocks. Goes to 11. I'll cast Simian Spirit Guide to pass the turn. About it. 3 mana Brainstorm. Looking for that land. Monkey Beats. There's the land. Ooh, and it's a basic, too. Oh, more Rabbles. More Goblins. More attacks. Huh. Yeah, that is a Batterskull. Blocks and blocks. Opponent goes to 8. So we can use Ensnaring Bridge to protect our Rabbles. We need a Planeswalker or a Fiery Confluence or something. Opponent gains back some life, back up to 12. And passes. Well, Ensnaring Bridge. Unfortunately, these Goblins are going to keep slamming into this Germ. Until we can draw land to get empty-handed. McChompy would actually be helpful here. Yeah, that's what we'd like to do, but we need to get empty-handed first, which requires drawing a land. We also need to not get randomly combo killed by our opponent. Or Teferi. Teferi bouncing our stuff is pretty rough. Okay, expensive Ether Vial. Opponent. Can't attack. Passes. I'll play a Blood Moon. Oh, we're gaining our opponent so much life. This is so not good. So not good. You know, Goblins. Slam into Batterskull. Gain our opponent life. Pass the turn. Opponent's up to 16. We would like to empty our hand. We haven't had enough mana to actually do it. Opponent passes. If we draw land, we can at some point. Now let's Chalice. On 1. Ugh. Ugh, how do we Chalice here? Like, is Chalice important? There are combo pieces it hits, but Ether Vial puts them into play anyway. Yeah, but we have this Trinisphere. We need to draw land. We just can't draw land. That is making things very difficult. we will chalice on 1. No, 1. Why? What is happening? Something is weird. Alright, tap, tap, tap. This should be 3 mana, right? I don't know what's happening with this chalice. Moto seems to want to let us cast it for 2. Let's see what happens. Okay, then it, I see, then it triggers. Alright. Chalice on 1. Go. We just need a land. If we can make 1 land drop, then we can get empty-handed. But we haven't drawn a land in a bunch of turns. Luxac for the 32nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Get in with the goblins. Yeah, I don't think we want to attack with Rabble Masters and lose a Rabble Master. That feels painful. Opponent untaps. Scalding Tarn and passes. Land. Alright, there's a land. So play City of Traders. Do we stomp now? Or do we save stomp to try to answer a combo piece? Yeah, my concern is that we get comboed off, but... Alright, well, Stomp Stoneforge. I mean, saving up the goblins does make sense. Like, eventually, it doesn't take that many turns to get to a lethal attack. But there is a risk that our opponent just hits their combo pieces, and we combo off. Oh, we can't answer the combo with removal. Yeah, alright. That makes sense. Opponent passes. Chalice. No, Chalice again. Huh. Make some goblins. Can we kill our opponent before... Can we kill our opponent before they combo? Yeah, Vile can put the combo into play. Vile's pretty good. Opponent. Passive. We could use a Planeswalker, or a way to get rid of Batter's Skull. That is a Planeswalker. Oh, Karn. Resolves. Okay. Okay, now what? Next turn we can get Spyglass. Plus on Batter's Skull? Maybe next... Oh, no, that's right. Ugh. Galaxy Plane into the Trinisphere. Well, that's okay. We lose a goblin, but we get in some damage, so this isn't the end of the world. Well, a creature dies. We deal damage and lose a creature. That's fine, though. We're in Legacy, so Lattice is not banned because of that. This does shut down the Ether Vial, which is good. Oh, we got the GGs! We got the GGs! Mono Red Prison win! Alright, so, I mean, that was a little weird, a little clunky, but 1-1? That's not the end of the world. You better be using. I got the invocation, Magus of the Moon. I gotcha. I have a whiteboarder one too, but I have been using the masterpiece ones. Thank you again. These were just the ones that Moto defaulted to. I'm not sure what the default protocol were, but I imported the deck last minute and I just put in whatever ones. You can see I have lands that I don't normally play, so I didn't actually the ugly Tormod crypt, so I didn't actually update it. On that note, everyone, I think that brings us to the end of our Legacy stream. I would love to keep going, but Spoiler Week is so busy. I think I gotta call it there for now. However, everyone, the good news is spoiler season is continuing over the next couple of days. So we'll have more daily spoiler videos. We'll have Against Odds tomorrow. There's a Crim video tonight. There's tons of stuff going up on the YouTube. And more importantly, we'll be back on Thursday with more streaming. And next week we'll get to start playing with Theros Beyond Death. Ikoria stuff. We're already playing Theros Beyond Death. So I'm hyped for Magic and what's going on. You all are super awesome. I love y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed the Legacy stream. Let me know if it's something you want to do more of. I enjoy playing Legacy, so if it's something you enjoy and want to see, I'm down with adding it to the mix on stream now and then in the future. So anyway, quick reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up on there. And one more reminder that our sponsor this fine evening is the ever awesome Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com and even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order note. So see you, Doug. See you, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, we'll do some more Legacy at some point in the future. I don't think it'll be, an every stream thing, but once in a while we'll slip some in for fun because people seem to like it and I like it. So anyway, everyone, have a wonderful Tuesday evening, a good Wednesday, enjoy Ikoria spoilers, and yeah, I'll see you on Thursday for another stream. Until then, have a good weekend. See you on Thursday.